Greetings, Earthlings. There is a stage of spiritual awakening that I've noticed almost everyone goes through on their awakening journey, and most of us get stuck in this phase. I did for a long time, and I've noticed so many other people are getting stuck in this phase. This phase occurs when you've just found out that you can create your life, your reality with your mind. But what ends up happening is because we're missing the crucial ingredient, we end up sitting on our sofa every day just visualizing and expecting to open our front door one day and see our dream life there. But nothing happens. This is because we're missing a massive factor, and that factor is action. So many people are going to run when I say that word. So many people are afraid of the word action. And this is simply because they don't understand what it means to take action when it comes to manifestation. So many people think that when you say the word taking action, they think that it means going to a job you hate every day, working your ass off and being miserable in order to make your dreams a reality. This is not what we're talking about when we say you need to take action in order to make your manifestations come to life. What I'm actually talking about is aligned action. Many people call this inspired action, but I don't like that word because it's very misunderstood. Inspired action, the truth is, every single one of your actions is inspired. It's inspired by the state of being that you are in. Aligned action is what I prefer to call it, because aligned action is what you actually need to be doing. The thing is, you're taking inspired action every day, all day, because any state of being that you are in is going to inspire you to take actions that are in alignment with that state of being. So, for example, if you are lazy and unhealthy, the inspired action that you will feel will be to be lazy and unhealthy. Sit on your ass on the sofa, eating unhealthy food. That will be inspired action, because that is the action that's in alignment with the state of being that you are in. So the truth is, you are always taking inspired action. Every action you take every day of your life, every second is inspired action. Even if you decide to stay in your bed all day, that is inspired action. It's inspired by the state of being that you are in. Staying in bed all day is the action that's in alignment with whatever state of being you are in. Just like if you're a really happy, positive, motivated person, when you wake up in the morning, inspired action for you, the action that is naturally going to happen, because it's the action that's in alignment with the state of being you are in, is going to be to get up and get things done. Because that is the action that is equal to the state of being that you are in. So inspired action is something we are living on. You can't be in a state of non-inspired action. It's impossible. Every action you take is inspired by your state of being. If you're in a shitty state of being, you will be inspired naturally, without even thinking about it, to take shitty actions, because those shitty actions will be equal to the shitty state of being that you are in. So this is why I don't like the word inspired action, because we are literally always taking inspired action. This is why I use the word aligned action, because the truth is, if you want to manifest what you want, you have to go beyond what you naturally feel compelled to do. Because as I said, you are always going to be compelled, inspired to take an action that is equal to the state of being that you are in. If you want to manifest something new, you have to go beyond that. You have to decide to take action that is beyond the state of being that you are in order to be in a new state of being, the state of being that is equal to the thing that you want to manifest. So aligned action. This is understanding the state of being that you would be in if you had what you wanted, and taking actions that are equal to that. This is the massive thing that people are missing during their spiritual awakening. So many people get stuck in this phase because they don't understand that they need to take action, and they also don't understand what taking action is. I was stuck in this phase for a long time, and when I realized what I actually had to do, everything changed for me. What you can do, as I said, is really understand the state of being that you need to be in to have what you want. For example, so many people are wanting to be coaches, for example, but what they're doing, because they're missing the things I've just said, they're still in that phase of not understanding that they need to take action. What they are doing is every day they are visualizing being a coach, but then they get up and they are not being a coach. Being a coach is a state of being. It is not something you're just going to visualize and what do you think is going to happen? The universe is going to come down and force you into being that thing? No, you visualize it and then you get off your ass and you do the things that a coach would do, because then you are being it and you get a reflection in life of who you are being. You don't get a reflection of what you're asking for. You get a reflection of who you are. And let me tell you, if you're waiting for the universe to come down to your frigging doorstep and give you what you want, let me tell you, you are the universe, because your life is you pushed out. You are the universe that's going to give you what you want. And the way you do that is by being it. And being it is a whole aligned thing. It's not just visualizing something. That's one part of it. Just seeing it in your mind is one part of it. Then you have to get off your butt and you have to be it. And that means doing the things you would do if you were that thing. The universe is not going to give you permission to be what you want to be. You're the universe and you give yourself permission, and you do it by seeing the vision in your mind and then getting off your butt and coming physically into alignment with that vision. And you can do that right now. And it is through taking aligned action, not inspired action, because you're already taking inspired action, and your inspired action is equal to the state of being that you're already in, which will be the state of being you were in yesterday, which is equal to the manifestations that you don't want anymore. You need to go beyond that. You need to take aligned action, which means, what would I be doing if I was what I wanted to be? If you're dreaming, if you're visualizing of being a YouTuber, and then you're getting off your ass and you're not making any YouTube videos, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to keep visualizing it, and one day you're just going to wake up and you're suddenly going to be somebody who makes videos? No, you have to decide to make videos. You have to decide to be it. If you're visualizing being a coach, but you're actually then just getting up and doing the same things you did yesterday, you're saying, when you're visualizing, you're saying, I want this, but then you're getting up and saying, I am this. I'm asking for this, but then I'm going to go be this. And you're going to get a reflection of what you are being, which means you won't become a coach. You have to take those actions. You have to take the aligned actions. You have to take the actions that you would be taking if you were that thing. And you are the one that gives yourself permission to be that thing. If you apply this simple thing, your life will change, because your life is you. It is a reflection of you. Nothing moves until you do. Your life is just waiting for you to be what you want to be. This is what is missing from people manifesting what they want. And this is the one thing that changes everything, because you get a reflection of how you are being. And that means you have to take aligned action. I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.